Hey guys, how you going? This is BillyEatWorld again, and thanks for taking the time to check out another one of my Battlefield 5 videos. Just remember though, if you do like what you see, you can help out this channel by making sure you hit subscribe and most importantly the bell icon. And of course, feel free to leave a comment down below about anything you see in this video. Now, in this video, we're actually going to take a look at the KE7, which if you've spent any time on social media checking out the Battlefield community in the last week or so, you've probably heard quite a bit about. Because, well, I think most people would agree at the moment, it's got to be one of, and if not the best gun in Battlefield 5 at the moment, and it may even be breaking the game. So the question is, what makes it so good, and is it really that good that it's breaking the weapon meta of the game? Well, that's what we're going to talk about today, and hopefully we'll get to the bottom of these questions and also a few more as well. Okay, so to kick off, well, chances are, considering it's a starter gun, you may have already had a chance to play with the KE7, but if you haven't, well, here's the problem. In a nutshell, in Battlefield 5, the LMGs are less like they were in previous games, and they're more like the support kit's own personal assault rifles now. What I mean by this is that what we know as the traditional high-capacity LMGs are now basically called the MMGs, and they're designed mainly to be used with a bipod. Whereas, on the other hand, most of the guns, BF5 calls the LMGs, are meant to be fired from the shoulder, and they've usually got something like a 20 to 30 round box magazine. The thing about the way the KE7 is balanced, though, is that unlike old school LMGs, it unfortunately doesn't really have any major drawbacks. And even more than that, it's fairly easy to use and it's a good all-round weapon. And well, if we know anything about guns like that, it's that they usually turn out to be the best ones. What I'm basically trying to say is the issue with the KE7 isn't that it's overpowered or anything, it's just that it's the most consistent gun in the game at the moment. And that's usually something the assault rifles are known for, and even though they're pretty consistent as well, I think most people would agree the KE7 is just on another level. Now, just to break all of this down for you in stats, if you look at a gun like the STG-44, which is probably the best all-round assault rifle, there's not a lot different here. For example, they've got almost the same max damage of 25, the same drop-off points, and they both end up being about a 6-shot kill at long range. Obviously, the STG fires a little bit faster at 600 RPM, but with that being said, you can upgrade the KE7 with specializations to fire at 638 RPM. And sure, its weakness is it does have 6 less rounds in the mag, but it's also got a lot of other cool things, like a faster muzzle velocity of 740 meters per second compared to the STG, which is only like 620 meters per second. The big issue, I think, as you'll see a lot in this video, is how easy the KE7 is to control, even easier than the assault rifles, for example. And with that ridiculously fast bullet velocity, you'll hardly need to lead or compensate for drop either, which, as you'll see, allows you to get stupidly long-range kills. And not just that, but you also start with a bipod equipped as standard, which gives you the ability to reach out and even outshoot snipers. And so what that basically boils down to is not only is it the most consistent LMG and it's better than most ARs, it's also starting to challenge SLRs at mid-range and it's counter-sniping the occasional bolt action as well. Now, like you can see in the title of this video, there was a bunch of recent weapon tweaks in the Overture patch, and sure enough, some of them did hit the KE7. And I think most people were expecting it to be hit with the NERF bat, and well, it kind of did because they did increase its horizontal recoil a bit. On the other hand though, along with a lot of the other automatic weapons, they, to the surprise of most of the community, also buffed its 4-hit kill range, admittedly only by a meter, but still, they buffed it. But the most important thing, I think, is that they also buffed its reload speed, which previously was really the only thing it did worse than most of the other LMGs, and especially the ARs. So, I mean, just check out this gameplay. Does it really look like I'm having a hard time with the horizontal recoil? I mean, as you'll notice, I'm pretty much still just holding down the trigger and mag dumping in most situations, but if I really was serious about staying on target, I could tap fire as well if I really wanted to. And just remember, if you need some extra accuracy, well, you can just go prone or find something to lean on and use that bipod. And so, once again, bearing all of this in mind, you guys tell me, do you think this is how weapons really should be balanced in Battlefield 5? But anyway, guys, that just about wraps up this video, so make sure you let me know what you think of the KE7 in the comment section down below. And also, I just want to ask, what do you guys think of the overall weapon balance in Battlefield 5? Would you keep it the same, or do you think there's things that you'd change? As always, though, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and please feel free to check out the links in the description if you want to see any more of these videos. And also, don't forget you can find my Twitter and Discord links down there as well if you want to keep in touch. And as always, until next time, see you later, and have a good one.